Hello,
I'm
everybody.
back.
Welcome to another episode of the Kiwi Burgers podcast.
Yes.
These are my three other co-hosts: Matt,
Hello.
Jacob,
Hello.
David. It is what it is. How are you guys doing today?
He's dead.
I refuse to comment.
Oh fuck. Take it away, David.
We haven't done
I forgot we used to do that. I think we should
Yeah.
bring that back.
I guess we could introduce this is the... You know what? I'm gonna take a second to reimagine the sentence, because what I originally was going to say, the furry rabbit hole, and that does not sound great.
Oh no!
Furry rabbit hole.
Oh Jesus Christ! Oh no! I hate you.
My persona is a creature of prey, so that I get subby wubbied. Ooh woo.
I'm you know what? I'm gonna clip
quit.
that. I'm sending that to your brother.
You're gonna clip it and send it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking awful.
But
You know what,
we have over the last week come across a couple of internet rabbit holes to fall down that happen to revolve around furries and scalies. I guess let's start with the shortest of them. Tumbles the Stair Dragon. I will read off the WikiFur article about him. Tumbles the Stair Dragon is the name given by certain members of the furry fandom to a furry who tried to commit suicide at Furry Weekend Atlanta 2007 after being ejected from a furry convention room party. On February 18th, 2007 at 1 a.m., the furry in question was ejected from a LOL Furries party room at FWA for harassing other members and being heavily inebriated. After being ejected from numerous parties, the person in question moved to the outdoor area behind the convention space, mumbling and apparently angry with nobody approaching him. At first, he reportedly tried to slit his throat with a broken lens from a pair of sunglasses. He threw himself down the cement stairs adjacent to the hotel's smoking area, getting stuck in the railings halfway down. Several people were present, including 40-ounce Hyena and Icono of LOL Furries, to witness the actual event. At this time, the con attendees were moved inside, and he was not moved for fear of a head or neck injury. An ambulance and the police were called, and the convention areas were shut down, until the situation was dealt with and the police conferred with the witnesses of the event. He initially resisted arrest, but was quickly subdued due to his state. Word spread rapidly online, and within days, the character/meme Tumbles the Stair Dragon was born. A dragon was chosen to depict him despite the furry's husky persona, partly due to the stereotype that dragons are more prone to mental instability, and because he was described as a scaly. Several illustrations of the character were created. Two reportedly quipped that it would have been funnier if he had done it on the escalators. While Nothing Cat chided the fandom for their callous response. The following year, people were surprised that the same person attended the con again. Most of the surprise was over the rumor that he had been banned from FWA, the Sheraton, or both. In an effort to make amends, he approached several furries he'd met in 2007 and apologized for his behavior the previous year, stating that, "I lose control when I drink too much, and I'm sorry for the way I acted and things I said. I made an ass of myself before, and this year, I'm not drinking at all." And all he wanted to do was put the whole business behind him.
I just can't believe they took the guy's persona away from him. They took his identity away. That's got to be some sort of.
Well, think about it this way.
No, not theft. It's some sort of like punishment.
No, they didn't take the identity away from him. They made a new one.
Oh yeah, but still.
So if anything, that's even better for him, is because his actual persona is not at all connected to the Stair Dragon meme.
By the way, I found what he looks like in real life. Yeah, I'm not surprised. But I don't know if we should talk about what's on the shirt, but where to begin, actually? Where do we begin?
There's a lot of strange furry antics. I'm sure everybody knows about the rainforest and the.
Yeah, that was.
We don't need to get into that one, but
yeah, I would like to mention the LOL furries are apparently a group who focus on the negative aspects of the furry fandom. So
like bringing it up and trying to fix it, or they focus on specifically doing those things?
Well, seeing as they're described as an anti-furry site, I guess that means they just talk about it and go, lol, cringe.
Right.
The insurgency. Huh.
I don't have a whole lot to say on furries. I don't do the research on them. I just see them and I go, and then move on. Sometimes they're normal. Sometimes they're way out there.
Okay, so apparently lol furries are now known as the Furluminati.
Furluminati.
X-Files theme plays. Illuminati confirmed. Donald Trump is yiffing Joe Biden. What the fuck was that sentence that just exited my mouth? Do you guys, speaking of another rabbit hole, you guys know Vice, right?
Like,
they're like
yep. Vice, the
news media.
Okay, yeah.
And you know how, like, say, you can say what you want about, like, their written stuff, like their articles, but their YouTube channel has some of the greatest stuff ever. And I was watching a bit of Vice the other day, having a nice time. Just like there's this cool dude who goes to these extreme places and just tries to become a very cool person, and it's kind of charming in a way. And that's been carrying most of Vice content this year. But the main video I saw, just an unrelated one, was about this thing called Findom, financial domination. And what that is you basically get someone, a dominatrix, to drain your bank account, and for some reason that turns you on.
Yeah, that's a whole rabbit hole in itself.
You want to run that by me again?
Basically, if you take my money, I will get a boner.
If you force me.
Rapidly.
Yeah, no, it's a common thing you'll see, with women online with like OnlyFans accounts. If they do Findom, they will literally, as a part of the description of their account or in the videos that they post, will just belittle and make fun of their, as referred to, pay piggies for giving them money.
Yeah.
Because otherwise they're worthless.
Thank you, goddess.
Yeah,
I'm going to start an OnlyFans.
It comes from the.
I'll make this.
It comes from the same place that degradation is a kink.
I'll make this podcast work one way or another. God damn it! I'm gonna start an OnlyFans.
A new segment coming soon on the Kiwi's Burgers podcast, ladies and gentlemen. We give the one who gives us the most money a chance to come on the show, so we can bully them.
For giving us money.
Yeah.
We're gonna say that you're nothing better than a burger slogging. I can't finish the rest of that. I can't think of any insults that aren't
if you wish for nothing more than to just become Burger Andy,
what
you can fulfill that wish.
Everyone, put your PayPal's, Visas, Cash Apps.
We'll make fun of you for it.
Personalized degradation videos from Jacob.
I'll call you an idiot.
If you like exotic British accents, dial below.
You utter buffoon! You complete imbecile!
Oh, speaking of, I know this is a well-known thing, but I was thinking about how funny it was that the only difference between High Gothic and Orc language is where in the UK you are.
How did this segue from financial domination to fucking Warhammer?
Yeah.
They're one and the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think? Like, we literally all sit here, complain about GW's pricing. I still buy the models and say thank you.
Fucking the president of Games Workshop gooning himself to the next to the next fucking Primark model.
Jesus
It's gonna
fucking
make me
Christ.
so much money.
I mean, hey.
Well, it's
Oh, wait, it's like
it's a
it's
known
like the,
fact that oh, okay.
it was the South Park bit where they go to the, I think it was their like cable provider, and every time they came in to complain, the guys like had little patches on their shirts that specifically opened so they could rub their nipples while they complained to them.
Like, that's informative murder porn. That's the name of the episode. It's because the kids cut off. It's because for some reason all the parents in South Park had sex while watching 2 true crime documentaries, so the kids just go and cut it off. And I don't know why I remember that episode. I've only watched it once, and that was
really
like
stuck
years
with
ago. I
you,
don't know
huh?
why I remember that so vividly. Yeah, well, I do like to watch a good true crime documentary every now and again, so that makes sense.
I like to watch a lot of like cult documentaries, like the Heaven's Gate cult. There was that Mormon fundamentalist cult. Then there was there was that one about like the Southern Christian lady whose entire bit was that if you don't eat, God will love you more. There's a lot of good ones on Netflix. I don't know if they're all still there or not, but something about cult documentaries are fantastic.
Yeah, it's something I want to bring up about true crime. There's a thing that just happened in the true crime community.
Yeah.
Where
True crime?
Yes, there's actually quite a lot. But shout out Bose, by the way. She's a real good one for that. Or Coffee House Crime. Those are very good true crime YouTubers. But there was this one YouTuber who just got exposed for putting on Patreon behind a paywall pictures of an 11-year-old murder victim's autopsy
That's
behind a paywall.
fucked.
Yeah. Like, yeah, I get that there's a way of making money, but, like, there's a bit of a step too far. Like, it's already a touchy patch, making money off just telling people's stories and shit, but,
You probably shouldn't be able to do anything with those. You probably shouldn't. Don't show them to anybody for any amount of money,
Yeah.
That's fucked.
It is very fucked. Like, who does that? Some people just make money off the most messed up ways.
Is that even legal?
But, I have no idea.
If I was the parent, I'd have gone ballistic. I'd have started suing. That's messed up. That's real sad. Caldor, bring it back. Bring it back, David.
With what? I don't have anything to bring it back with.
Quick propose.
Something out of pocket. Gone.
I cannot say anything out of pocket that would not get us demonetized or just straight banned.
We don't even make money. What are you on about?
Quick, math.
That's why I said banned.
Math out of pocket.
Yeah. Skibidi dop, yes, skibidi deep, skibidi www,
I actually watched,
yes,
I watched the entire series of that.
Hold on. Oh,
I mean, yeah, it
It's
takes
like
5 minutes.
50
Yeah.
50 episodes.
But it's a banger,
And
low-key.
It was all in total like 20 minutes. And I was going into it.
Hey,
Yeah.
Logan, have you seen these shorts of toilets with heads that just do that
Skibidi toilet
thing?
no,
yeah,
I
the skibidi
have
toilet.
no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, but they're bangers.
That sounds
Like,
silly.
I unironically like them because it's the exact kind of shit that I used to watch when I was younger, like when Kitty's 706, West in Peace, made like Team Fabulous 2, and all that type of Gmod SFMs. It's the exact same thing, and so
Yeah,
it kind of
I-
resonates
I-
with me.
Call it this generation's version of FNAF because it's little quirky little animations that are quote unquote horror. It's quote unquote horror,
What do you mean
but
this
it has
generation?
tons of lore apparently. Like people discuss the Skibidi Bop toilets online like they're fucking philosophers.
Drop them in the references. I want to see what they
Oh,
look
yeah.
like.
The most recent episode just dropped
did?
today. Yesterday.
Fuck
We're
yeah.
keeping up with these.
Well, yeah, I mean, they're bangers.
These look really.
Like, there's the whole thing is because it started off as like just a single video of just a head coming out of a toilet and just doing the song, and then it just turned into an army of toilets, and different types of toilet heads invading the invading, and then there's just like it started off with camera head men, CCTV
Well, it started
men,
out-
and now TV men.
It started out with the toilets starting to subjugate just normal people.
Mm-hmm.
And then the cameramen show up as kind of like an uprising, like to start a rebellion.
The resistance.
Yeah, and they end up putting up a really good fight, and then the TV head people showed up, and I haven't watched anything to do with them.
This is you are unlocking a whole new world for me. I have not even heard a mention of this.
Well, it started out on TikTok as just like, short form content, because all the videos are just like either a minute or a few seconds long, and it's just kind of blown up since then.
I think like the first 20 of them were all less than a minute.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What did I miss was my house was burning down.
Huh.
Oh yeah, we were just sort of talking about the toilets, just like how it's just where it started and how it's going. Like honestly, there's nothing wrong with it either. Like, it's not bad. Like, I'll say it right there. It's not bad. It's not terrible. It's just I guess it's just a trend and it's funny. I think they're making a game for it too.
I'm gonna have to interrupt, and I have to read this tweet out loud that Jake posted.
Oh god.
Skibidi toilet spoilers. LMFAO,
Fucking
I
Twitter.
just saw someone say that corrupted Speakerhead Prime is stronger than G-Man Toilet. Even if the camera heads made a laser weapon strong enough to destroy his corruptor Skibidi, corruptor Skibidi, he'd still have to put up with how G-Man Toilet can unflush himself.
Imagine saying that to a bloody Victorian child. You would obliterate
No,
their
that was just the
existence.
tweet. I gotta read the response.
Oh god.
It depends on the G-Man Toilet. G-Man Toilet gets an upgrade every fucking episode, dumbass. Depending on the version of G-Man Toilet, either one could get fucking dragged.
Jesus Christ, that dude just got defensive about it.
That's when
Like, he's taking this shit seriously. He is a fan.
I read that whole thing and that's when I said, "You guys are like unlocking a whole new world for me. What the fuck?"
Yeah, this is...
Yeah.
Now I'm invested in toilets and heads and toilets and televisions and yeah. What's going on here?
Art.
I
guess.
do recommend
That's what's
watching them
going on
back to
here.
back, because even though it's only 20 minutes long, it's... And you might
Yeah,
go into it
like-
going like, oh, this is kind of goofy. But then as you go on, it's like, oh, this is actually kind of cool. Like, they have fucking kaiju battles, for crying out loud.
This one,
Yeah.
this one here is my favorite personally.
Oh, I gotta actually open YouTube to watch that one.
Yes, skibbity dip, skibbity dub, skibbity skibbity bop. I like
Yeah,
that
it
one for
starts
some
off as a
reason.
meme, but the YouTuber
I think it's just because
is making bank. Each one of these videos, which is like a minute long, has like 20 million views each.
yeah.
We've whoever the fuck Boom is, just unlock the Coco Melon
Literally,
formula.
I used to watch him. He had like maybe a little bit less than 1 million. Now he's nearing 20 million.
Yeah, because this isn't his first thing. Like before the Skibidi toilets, he has a video that isn't about them, and it's like got 44 million views. Whether that's to do because of a sudden insurgence of popularity, but I don't know. But it seems like he's oh no, he's like he had like a couple million views 3 years ago. So
okay, he's big into SFM, and just going to his YouTube profile. From 1 year ago, the Ultimate Male Number 7 compilation. So it's all just animations he made using the Male Number 7 model from Half-Life 2. 44.5 million views.
yeah, I mean
17 minutes long.
Top grade content.
Oh fuck!
With
These toilets are on the move.
I watched the first 9 seconds. The first 2 seconds, it's a camera pans down a hallway into a room with the male number 7 sitting at his desk. He rips ass, takes a big deep breath of it, and then rapidly like changes between character models. and then I paused it. I couldn't take anymore.
It seems like this is definitely a thing for... this is like the new YouTube kids shit, I guess.
I guess so.
And you know what? That's okay, because you know what? It's not as bad as the other shit that it used to be. It's harmless.
There's a segment on his YouTube, so he has that was just the pinned video, the introductory video. Then there's the Skibidi Toilet series, Defuck Moments, which are, I don't know why it's moments, because these are just like,
I'm pretty sure
these are just Skibidi Toilet episodes.
They are a moment in themselves.
Yeah, and then Big Smoke SFM animations.
Almost 8 billion views.
Good God.
This guy has the number of views this guy has is as much as the same as like almost the same number as people are on this earth. That's like 7 Indias.
7 Indias.
Yeah, they got like what, 1 billion people now. It's crazy.
It's very crazy.
I think that's all we can gather from that.
Dead air.
Dead
What's
air.
left in the clock?
Dead air. Dead air.
Sorry,
Logan,
I am 3 minutes into the 20-minute fucking Skibidi Toilet.
You don't need to watch them now.
No, I wanted to talk about them, so I wanted to watch a couple of them, and then I just...
we lost him to the fucking...
I just kind of
we can
got...
talk about we can talk about the actual content of the episodes another time.
I just got kind of lost.
You get lost in
in
it.
the fucking...
You start watching going like, oh, this is goofy, and then like 20 minutes pass, and like, wow.
What kind of... Yeah.
Actually
And
lost
then you're
in
like
the sauce.
3 minutes in, you're like, wait a minute, now there are these camera guys, and they're actually like, now stuff's happening.
Yeah, it's getting action.
Got a little
Like, okay,
mesmerized, my bad.
I will link the video in here. Channel that I used to watch long time ago. Internet comment etiquette. He came out of the woodwork, cause at least in my perspective, because I haven't seen him show up in my recommended for a long time, and suddenly he just shows up my YouTube recommended covering Skibidi Toilet. And
even sorry.
he does a bit when he first, after his introduction, where he goes, well, the Skibidi Toilet, and then plays the first video, and then the second one, and then the third one, and he's like, yes, it's pretty much that. So I think there's a lot of videos to cover, so I think I'm just gonna skip ahead of some and see what goes on. And he skipped to like episode 47, went, okay, we missed a lot, because now there's just a ton of plot.
It's crazy how the guy just fits so much lore in a bunch of minute-long videos. That's something.
With no dialogue.
No dialogue. Well, unless you count
There
it
are no
as dialogue.
words spoken.
No, it's
There is no intelligible dialogue. There is no exchanging of words. It is just
it's
the
just
toilet
the one
singing the
song.
Skibidi song.
Actually, do you know what do you know what one of my personal favorite things about the series is? Is that when the camera heads or TV heads start winning, they play Everybody Wants to Rule the World by Tears for Fears, and that's one of my top 10 songs. So, you know, I go like, yeah, this is good. I like that a lot. That's good. Because, you know, Tears for Fears, Everybody Wants to Rule the World, that is a fucking banger of a song.
Kind of,
Yeah, I mean-
kind of music do you guys listen to? Not to like completely throw off our topic.
Oh, well,
I mean,
listen
it'll
to...
be a good thing to end the episode with.
Yeah.
I'd like to listen to, like, metal most of the time, but, I like to expand my taste, so, I've actually just been listening to this, English band called Elbow, who are...
Elbow.
how do I describe them? They're not, like... Yeah, that's literally their name. They're an English rock band. My parents like them, and actually there's one of my favourite songs from them is they're like an indie rock band, but not like an annoying millennial version. These guys are back from the 90s, so there you go. And yeah, they got one of my favourite songs from them is The Birds and Grounds for Divorce and One Day Like This. And they got a nice little vibe to them. Something nice and just a nice little vibe that you can vibe to. That made no sense, but you know.
Right.
Yeah.
I like them, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Let me go into my Spotify, because currently, one of the big bands for me right now is KMFDM. They're a really old band, but they do industrial metal, and I really like industrial metal. I have like a whole 30 to 40 hour playlist right now dedicated to it.
Yeah, these guys look like they do industrial metal.
They're fucking sick. They got songs that came out in the 80s all the way up to present day. I have a couple songs by I have a couple Biomechanic songs. That's a good industrial metal band too. A lot of my playlists aren't the same band with a lot of songs. It's often a lot of bands with one song. I'm very picky with music, I guess. Because I have 2 songs by Shadow Domain, 2 songs by Hollywood Burns, 1 song by New Project, 1 song by The Covenant, 1 song by Irving Force.
Well, color me surprised, these guys are German.
Lots of them will be German.
Yeah, I was gonna say industrial metal started because I want to say most of them came from East Germany.
Lots of Germans.
They were a lot of industrial workers from East Germany.
And then my brother showed me a song by Mono Inc. I don't like Mono Inc. a whole lot. They have one or 2 good songs. Have you guys ever heard of Peyton Parrish?
Can't say I have.
No.
Okay, well they basically do.
Oh, I know Peyton. Oh no, I know him. Yeah, Peyton Parrish. My bad. Yeah, that guy does Viking songs.
Yeah, he's got one formula for every song. So if you've heard one of them, you've heard them all. So I got a couple of their songs.
Yeah, it's just him sounding angry, and it says Viking bits thrown in, and it works.
I like Miracle of Sound. They have a lot of good stuff. They're at their best whenever they're playing with another band. Yeah, basically a lot of... another one is Termian Kaitalot. I don't know how to pronounce that. Let me put that bad boy in. Can I put...
Do you have a single artist who is at least somewhat recognizable?
So I say
Hell yeah.
every single song...
Rammstein.
I do listen to Little Rammstein, yeah. I have a couple of their songs.
I was gonna say you can't have an industrial playlist without them on there.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. Have you guys heard of Dead End Finland?
I've heard that Finland is a dead end, but go on.
You're a dead end! No, I have another playlist that's 22 hours long of all the songs that I listened to as a kid. This one is all early 2000s pop music. And some stuff that my dad listened to. So it's early rap and lots and lots of it's basically 2000 to 2015. Just about every pop song on the radio got put on there. I have a Eurobeat playlist which has Ace, Ken Blast, Steffi Martini. There's one with Kevin and Cherry. It's pretty good.
Who the fuck are these people?
Do you like?
I was gonna say
Do you like Eurobeat?
I know Darude Sandstorm, but that's about it.
I was gonna say I think the only Eurobeat song that I've ever really listened to is Scatman.
I'm
What?
Skip Man. Skibidi da.
That's not a Euro.
Yeah, that is a Eurobeat song.
That is not a Eurobeat song.
Yes,
I
it
don't-
is.
I do not know the qualifications of what makes a Eurobeat song, but
I'm looking up
It's
Scatman
European
John.
and it has a good beat to it.
I'm looking it up too.
I will say the best
Genres:
song of all time.
Eurodance, pop, jazz, electro swing, and scat rap.
So that is not Eurobeat. Eurobeat is a specific genre.
Oh great, an American is telling us what a European genre is meant to be. I see it.
I'm not arguing with either of you. Me and David are from the same country.
Yeah, but what do you mean? I'm the only one here who is from Europe.
Okay. Do
Technically.
you know anything about Eurobeat?
I don't care about it.
That's what I thought.
I don't care about it.
Anyway, and then I also have like, maybe 40 hours of country music.
Of course you do.
But yeah, I'm
That's
from
a-
the
that's a
south.
given.
That's kind of like built in, you know.
Okay, it's genetic. It's genetic.
It's
My
genetic.
my list is so easy. It's literally like I listen to metal. And my favorite bands are Tool and
Yeah.
Iced Earth. Done.
Do you like Soen?
Yeah. I mean, I haven't really listened to many of their songs. I've only listened to Fractions.
I like that one too. I have a lot of their songs too. I like Soen. I only mention that because every time I mention Soen, people say, "Oh, you'll like Tool then," and I'm like,
Of course
well,
you do.
I haven't really listened to Tool.
On the
Jacob, what do you
Mainly
like?
just classic metal like System of a Down and all that. That's my classic.
That's not classic.
That's my classic.
It's classic new metal.
Oh, I was gonna say it's
is
classic.
classic.
It's not classic
It
metal.
was like in like 2005.
Oh, okay. Now he's gatekeeping.
No, I'm just saying the category
System of a Down
is
doesn't
not
exactly
correct.
have a settled down genre.
Well, no, but classic metal would be
80s.
going all the way back to like the
Like, but no, not
80s,
Metallica,
early 80s.
AC/DC.
like, well, not Metallica. I'm talking like
Yeah.
like Judas
Yeah.
Priest.
Not
That's classic
yes.
metal.
And we are out
Metal.
of time.
Wow.
Metal.
Metal.
that band is-
It comes from hell.
The majority of what I listen to is metal. The majority of what all of us listen to is
Pretty
metal,
much.
basically. Take that as you will.
It means we were the quiet kids in school.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
I don't know for you guys, but that fits me.
yeah, that was me,
Yes.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sadness.
Bye.